Anyway, this is losers finals.
Here we go. Run back time. Fujimura convincing in victory in the first game.
You know, I'll never get over seeing tapped V skill from Ibuki beat so many things. See that? It's such a strong choice. No, Infiltration has been using V-Trigger 2 for a little while. He was like trying to make it work. Nice uppercut. So good in this matchup. We talk about that every time I watch this matchup because this is a very common matchup. But Ibuki's anti-airs against Cammy are better than most characters. She has better options than many. There's also a few things that Fujimura is doing here that he does in this matchup quite a bit. Down strong buffer. Down strong buffer. In case you try to whiff punish, down jab. Right? Down jab. He does this a lot. Down jab buffer uppercut. I think VT2 is not under... Like, people know that VT2 has potential. I just think that it's probably not as high as V-Trigger 1. I like this choice. Yeah, he built some space for himself. Uppercut? Oh, man, that should have been it. Perfect. That was really well spaced. Medium punch. Look at the range he walks back in to get the punish at, right? If he just does walk back fierce here, that's a little bit lazier. But getting both, that's nice. Punish.
Hey guys. I'm not sure what that was, buddy. Input area. Yeah, exactly. Oh, he didn't confirm that one, by the way. Anyway, we'll go back to the neutral. Poking away with medium kick. Look, hits on. Oh, back on that.
Man. So interesting.
Anyway, we'll go back to the neutral. Poking away with medium kick. Look, hits on.
That jump medium kick. I don't know why he did standing heavy kick with Cammy there. I guess just trying to preemptively catch a crush counter. Oh my goodness. V-Trigger 2 Minata is okay. I don't think it's that bad. A lot of people are like, it's horrible. Why would he pick it? I don't think it's that bad. Oh, that could have. That was it. Oh, well. Missed anti-airs from Fujimura cost him there. I think there's more advantage to playing V-Trigger 1 and using the orbs as... Like, so you talk about having control on the ground. I think the orbs offer you excellent control. Jesus, this is so much. This roundhouse is so good. Walk up roundhouse as a meeting is so good. Because even if it whiffs, it doesn't matter, right? I like that kunai to try to catch a jump back. Yeah, I think that was a good choice. So when you do this, you often get side switch, right? The uppercut and the dive kick. I think that's a good choice. Yeah, because he turned this round completely around. Oh, he was too far because of the counter hit pushback. Yeah, that was 50-50. Do you respect the throw situation? That sucks. He just EX uppercuts. He doesn't want to deal with throw or strike mix-up. Just caught him. He was standing there that entire block string, so I think that was...
Oh, no! He didn't get the opportunity to use the V-Trigger. Not only is he confirming, but he's actually managing meter while confirming. Straight into the EX there for maximum damage. NL looking focused. Look at that. He's running a train right now.
Ooh, I think he actually could have mixed him up there. Kunai? No? This mix-up is, I don't know how real I think this is. Well, actually, I guess sort of, right? Because if you throw a kunai, this is in the front. And then that's a cross-up. That's like the classic Ibuki stuff. Remember Street Fighter 4 Ibuki? He could stun here. Yeah. 50-50? Nice. Where was the end of the combo? Well, built more bar because of it. Yeah, on this mix-up, command dash can stay in the front, and regular dash can cross up. Well, I guess it depends on what command dash you do too. There's actually a lot of options off that Atara combo in the corner because you can cancel in a heavy command dash too. You can do light, medium, heavy. Wow. I say confirm. He did heavy Raida. I think he thought he was closer to the corner. Well, I guess it doesn't matter that much actually, right? Raida in the corner, it does. You should always do heavy because it's the same kind of knockdown, so it doesn't really matter that much. But right here, I think he thought he was going to be a little closer than he was. He still gets corner positioning. He just, he hits a cami low medium kick. It happens to all of us. Damn, that hits so late in the active frames. Wow, command dash through. He really just wanted to get to the other side. That's punishable. The Ibuki Fierce by itself is punishable. He just missed the punish. I'm assuming that backdash was to uppercut the dive kick. Nice. Yeah. Nice. Meaty throw. That was a really well optimized situation. I think he's baiting it right here too. Medium punch, backdash. I guarantee he's buffering uppercut here in case he dive kicks. Right? That's why he whiffs jab. Medium punch. Looking for the dive kick again. EX. Kunai release. EX. With medium punch throw. Perfect. That was really well done.
That's one of the things, like, the ability to convert into that much damage from an anti-air is a very rare thing in this game. You get DP super cancels, but the amount of anti-air juggles you get in this game is few and far between. Fujimura, of course, always cashing out with as much.
Wow, that caught the jab. What's funny is the difference between the low threats of these two characters. What a backdash! Holy shit! The difference between the low threats of these two characters is really interesting because Ibuki, her crouching medium kick does not offer that much, right? If it hits without V trigger, and Cammy's is so big, it's such a pivotal part to her mix-up. I like this mix-up that he does. Down fierce, command dash, down fierce. The shuriken will make this down fierce plus anyway, right? So it doesn't matter, and if it hits, you get the combo. Yeah, nice and safe meaty, right? Medium punch into kunai is very safe. Even though it's negative, it spaces you out well enough that afterwards, if they try to hit a button, you can whiff punish. That button is very hard to deal with. It's not that much damage. Her medium kick is like, wow, that was fast. Her medium kick is like Ibuki's crouching medium kick, and that it's not damaging unless you have something to cancel it into. That round went way too fast. I couldn't even elaborate on the point I was making. A clean neutral jump. Yeah, he just caught a button there, huh? Or I guess it could have been a throw too, but Jesus. Meaty down jab back throw. You just gotta guess there. That's too bad. Her crouching medium kick, Ibuki's, is a lot like Cammy's. Without meter, like V-trigger gauge or something big, it doesn't really lead to that much. That was kind of an antsy neutral game from Fujimura. It's like it's too wishful, I think. Whiff roundhouse, immediate crouching medium punch to try to catch NL flinching. I think that's the kind of stuff you do when you know you're fighting a character that kind of outguns you on the ground. You know that it's unlikely that you'll consistently... Yeah, he's respecting uppercut there. You'll consistently win ground game. It's pretty hard. So you take a risk like that. Back throw for the stun. He's dead. Yeah, I remember watching this match and thinking it looked like a fucking speedrun. Well, the cool thing about Justin, Sako, and Inful is that they all have such different styles, right? That's what's cool about their Menottes. They're all good at different things. It's a character with enough depth that being good at multiple things is valuable, right? I think that's what's cool. Yeah, Goichi used to play Minot too, right? Before Dragon Ball took over his life.
It was Ryu's birthday tomorrow, and he got a tweet, and that's all he's getting. God bless you, old man.
Cammy all day. So match game now for Fujimura. And I try to bring this one back. Took some time to reset.
It's not Justin's first top 8 with Minot. But I think based on results alone, I think Infiltration's Minot has been the best overall, but lately he's had a little bit more issue playing her in all matchups than Sako and Justin. What happens in a matchup like this on the ground is when you get harassed with something like this, it makes Ibuki go to stuff like V-Skill to beat it. And you sort of harass, what's it called? You sort of harass Ibuki on the ground long enough with your grounded normals that you can start jumping at her. She's a character like that you have to do that to, right? You have to beat her up on the ground and abuse your strong buttons so that she starts V-skilling or trying to, you know, jump kunai or something, and then you can just answer. V-reversal, nice bait. Uppercut, I knew it! No interrupts. Yeah, I like Kami V-skill as like a surprise tactic. So no V-trigger for Fujimura, but with this big of a lead, I think he's okay with that. Oh man, he really wanted that. I love him spending bar just to make sure. Light kick uppercut probably would have worked there, but I think spending the bar to be safe is like... Yeah, you should do that. You should not take the risk. Just spend the bar. Tap V-skill to try to get out of low... Yeah, see, and then he switches it up immediately. These guys adjust so fast. So crouching medium punch. He expects crouching medium kick next, so he uses tap V-skill to try to beat the crouching medium kick. So next time, he does it immediately, right? Crouching medium punch. If he wants to use the V-skill to beat crouching medium kick, roundhouse. Which would catch the V-skill, right? That's like the idea. It's an immediate like switch up of the block string to try to like adjust for what he just saw moments ago. It happens so fast. Oh man, he's destroying him with that V-skill. Crush counter. Yeah, he expected the uppercut. Uppercut? Yes. Backdash, man. Backdashes are always being buffered. Remember that. Backdashes are buffered. Backdashes are buffered, right? If you're going to backdash in a position like that in the corner, it's because you know your opponent is going to do something, right? That's what you're looking for. During the backdash, he's just buffering, right? He jumps back, and for sure, like as soon as he sets him up, he knows that that's likely, right? He's negative after roundhouse, and L knows that, so he just jump dive kick, backdash, buffer the uppercut. This is such a useful thing to add to your game. If you are not doing this as a player, this is something so important. Right, if you have a DP in particular. Oh man, that should have been an uppercut. I love that escape. Oh god, maybe. NL loved that escape too because he got a fat punish on it. Does he uppercut or not? That's the guess. Double dash. Just throw it. Oh my god, just do crouching medium kick V trigger or something. Jesus. Dash dash. He gets a meaty here. He backdashed. Look at this aggression from NL. This is such like the Korean players are just like this, right? They're so good at doing stuff like this. Just low medium kick, stun them. The Korean players are so good about that kind of like turning it on, right? The speed they play at and like their decision making is so like impressive in moments like that. Backdash, yeah, buffer. That is definitely the buffer. You can tell because Fujimura has a habit of doing jab after. Backdash, he's buffering when there's no uppercut with down jab, right? He's faking him. Roundhouse into backdash is he's trying to bait the throw. Or trying to bait the dive kick, I mean. Backdash, he's buffering. Every time, right? Dead. I think that comeback was huge, but by that point, Fujimura had already figured out sort of what he's supposed to do, right? Damn, the crowd is like, oh, there's not a single European left. Who gives a shit? It's like CEO when Knuckle Dude was out of the tournament. That place emptied out with the quickness. Everybody was gone.